against private jet, use of private jet against President Weir. I want to publicly apologize to President Weir. We did not understand the constraints and the reasons and the justification for using private jet.
What troubles me is to hear a sitting president, Joseph Walker, and his men to try to tear our country apart. We are a post-conflict nation. Our peace is fragile. What we need to do is to reconcile and bring our people together, not to separate us, not to divide us, not to destroy this country anymore.
How can Liberians decide on progressiveness and think on how they can build and develop their country? How can 178 years old country build capacity of young Liberians and create job opportunity and enable the Liberian citizens to live a better life? To answer these questions plus many more, John K.O.K. and Princess Elisa Vanche from Monday to Thursday at 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. for the program Freedom Hub, for the most informative talk show that brings the real issue without fear to the Liberian people on Freedom FM 87.9. Freedom Communication Incorporated brings to you Freedom Hub. Freedom Hub, a 2-hour informative forum where key issues are discussed to shift the destiny of our country positively.
The same allegation of corruption, there are multiple cases where current officials of this government are being alleged to be deeply involved with corruption. Why not subject them to the same treatment? If Master Kimia can be good enough to go to prison on allegation of corruption, I mean, Moda should be good enough to go to prison as well.
This is to me, you know exactly what happened up Capitol. You have the evidence to prove what happened up Capitol beyond all reasonable doubt. So we do not have to keep running in circles. Investigation is now a single day. The government of Liberia is an interest. It's a party in this case.
Despite of the many challenges in Liberia, poor education, joblessness, and underdevelopment, the question are, how will Liberians be reconciled with self-division, divisive, and destructive politics?
Let me address this private jet issue. My response may not go down well. As Darius Dillon, who campaigned against private jet, use of private jet against President Weir. I want to publicly apologize to President Weir. We did not understand the constraints and the reasons and the justification for using private jet.
What troubles me is to hear a sitting president, Joseph Walker, and his men to try to tear our country apart. We are a post-conflict nation. Our peace is fragile. What we need to do is to reconcile and bring our people together, not to separate us, not to divide us, not to destroy this country anymore.
How can Liberians decide on progressiveness and think on how they can build and develop their country? How can 178 years old country build capacity of young Liberians and create job opportunity and enable the Liberian citizens to live a better life? To answer these questions plus many more, John K.O.K. and Princess Elisa Vanche from Monday to Thursday at 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. for the program Freedom Hub, for the most informative talk show that brings the real issue without fear to the Liberian people on Freedom FM 87.9. Freedom Communication Incorporated brings to you Freedom Hub. Freedom Hub, a 2-hour informative forum where key issues are discussed to shift the destiny of our country positively.
The same allegation of corruption, there are multiple cases where current officials of this government are being alleged to be deeply involved with corruption. Why not subject them to the same treatment? If Master Kimia can be good enough to go to prison on allegation of corruption, I mean, Moda should be good enough to go to prison as well.
This is to me, you know exactly what happened up Capitol. You have the evidence to prove what happened up Capitol beyond all reasonable doubt. So we do not have to keep running in circles. Investigation is now a single day. The government of Liberia is an interest. It's a party in this case.
There's part of the many challenges in Liberia: poor education, joblessness, and underdevelopment. The question are, how will Liberians be reconciled with self-division, divisive, and destructive politics?
Let me address this private jet issue. My response may not go down well. As Dario Taylor, who campaigned against private jet, use of private jet against President Weir, I want to publicly apologize to President Weir. We did not understand the constraints and the reasons and the justification for using private jet.
What troubles me is to hear a sitting president, Joseph Waka, and his men to try to tear our country apart. We are a post-conflict nation. Our peace is fragile. What we need to do is to reconcile and bring our people together, not to separate us, not to divide us, not to destroy this country anymore.
How can Liberians decide on progressiveness and think on how they can build and develop their country? How can 178 years old country build capacity of young Liberians and create job opportunity and enable the Liberian citizens to live a better life? To answer these questions plus many more, John K.O.K. and Princess Elessa Vanche Colley from Monday to Thursday at 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. for the program Freedom Hub, for the most informative talk show that brings the real issue without fear to the Liberian people on Freedom FM 87.9.
Guess what? Then people come and play. Oh, how we the EPA with me then? Just sang our bed and get it wrong. Husband at the nation is singing for free bowl. What's that? You know, it's on us. We didn't buy it. Yes, say that. We didn't buy it. We're running down there. It's a rescue. I just wanna ask you one question. That will you give the rescue? You not give him the people what they want. Then you say you give the rescue. Let me ask you. Mr. Rescue, the people say not like you. You say you coming to rescue your people. Oh, that's why you to us. You hearing claims to even be the hero for your experience. But why you to us? So why the respect not stable? No job, no food to put on the table. No justice for the poor. Once you not get no money, rest and show your kids can hold. No opportunity for the youth. Instead of helping body, bringing poverty on the youth. Tell me why the people vote you for. You treating the people, I hate to say you not love. It's a rescue. I just wanna ask you one question. That will you give the rescue? You not give him the people what they want. Then you say you give the rescue. Let me ask you, Mr. Rescue, the people say not like you. You say you are going to change things, but we're not seeing changes. Promises you made, you and your rescue team. We're not seeing changes. You made the whole country divided into two. CDC and Unity Party, they can't conclude. You downsizing, you wish hunting. Now on the top of the Liberian people suffering. You downsizing, you wish hunting. Now on the top of the Liberian people suffering. Tell me who you rather give the rescue now. You and your rescue team. I said, oh, it's a rescue. I just wanna ask you one question. That will you give the rescue? You not give him the people what they want. Then you say you give the rescue. Let me ask you, Mr. Rescue, the people say not like you. That's what I'm yama 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 yama. I will like drama 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 drama. I live you on.
Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, and a pleasant welcome to all of you, our people, to Freedom Hub on 87.9. My name is Khan Oliver Khan. Princess is here today, following her birthday. She left job, she abandoned job, but she's back on the radio after celebrating her 2025 edition of her birthday. There are too many things happening in our country. The people say it is getting tough on the Liberian government. To raise money is an issue. We are asking all of you, the citizens, to help pay your taxes. Pay your taxes and support the Joe Bwaka's administration. Help and support the administration of the President Joe Bwaka. Oh, yes. That's our way of contributing to the peace and progress of our country, to encourage citizens to pay their taxes. There are too many things happening in the country we'll talk about. Minister Augustine Kwehi Gafuan continues to make mockery out of the Liberian people. Oh, yes. On yesterday, we discussed how he told us, the Liberian people, that people can no longer push the mower. They are no longer pushing the push with water inside in Central Monrovia. There are too many things happening. The state-run University of Liberia is an area of attraction in the country. Today we'll be having the student representative to also. The student representative there at the University of Liberia. He will be here to tell us more about activities on the campuses of the UL. What is the status? What is the status of the University of Liberia bathrooms? What is it with the faculty? What is it with general renovation and infrastructure on the different campuses of the university? So what is it with the nation's premier institution of learning? Before all of these issues, we will talk more about a trending national conversation. Honorable Thomas P. Fala has traveled to the United States with President Joe Bwaka. Oh, yes. He posted on his page on yesterday that he is traveling to the U.S. to accompany President Joseph Yuma Bwaka to the United Nations General Assembly. It is happening in this month, September. The UN General Assembly will be taking place in New York. And of course, Thomas Fala is on the trip with the president. There are questions we want to ask. We'll ask those questions during the course of the program. But before then, like I did on yesterday, I gave several individuals 5,000. I'm back again on the radio with additional 5,000 to be given to plenty people as well. So like those who won yesterday, the choice is you also make money on today. The code remains the same: *255 *1#. *255 *1#, and with only 50 Liberian dollars or 25 cents USD, you could stand a chance to win for yourself 5,000 LD. If the transaction continues to grow, grow bigger, we could increase that prize money from 5,000 to 10,000. So the more you play, the better the chances are to win big money, and also to be a part of those who could win the 5,000. So it is just *255 *1#, 50 LD or 25 cents USD, and you could be one of those lucky winners who will be walking away with some money on the platform. My name is Kai. A young guy is also here, and jointly we'll run up to 6 o'clock to bring you all of what you need to know about your country, Liberia. The CDC headquarters project is on. Very soon, the committee will be making radio appearances. The chairman of the committee, the Honorable Councillor Jonathan Fonanti Kofa, alongside several members of the committee, will be making some appearances, radio appearances, to tell you more about how you can make your contribution towards the construction of the CDC headquarters, which is expected to happen very soon. And so when that time reaches, we will bring you all of the information you need to know. But just as it is, there are numbers available for those of you who want to contribute. Hopefully when we return from our break, Alexa and I will try to read some of those numbers. We'll make some explanation behind some of those numbers. And we are hoping that on the show today, some people will start to jot in some money. We are hoping that we'll create that space where people will be able to pay some money. And once you pay some money, once you pay some money, it'll be very easy. Keep your message. Keep your message at the appropriate time. We'll be able to collect all of your information based on what you were able to donate, and do a list of all those who will be contributing.
But we're not seeing changes.
There is a bigger plan for those who will contribute. There is a bigger plan for those who will contribute, whether it is $1 or $2 or 10 million or 30 million. Whatever you contribute is going to be very, very valuable to the project. And so we're going to do a lot more to bring you information as to how to do things on the radio. We're also told that individuals in governmental position at the level of the Unity Party are being told to get ready to pay $500. Some of them will pay $400. There are some of them in the employed of government who will be paying $200. This is being discussed in the Unity Party chat room to follow the first step of the CDC in building their own headquarters. When that time reaches, let them reach to us as well. Pay for airtime. We'll also talk about their issues as well. But this is it. Let's take our break. When we come back, we'll bring you a lot of the issues on the conversation today on 87.9.
Liberia, from the center to interior, keeping us safe, let's stop it for
Crime Stopper Liberia is here for you. Remember, you see it, you report it. This is a message from your own Omen Sam Sion.
Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, let's stop it for all. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, let's stop it.
The Win Liberia Back to School Bonanza is here. Yes, it's the biggest back to school bonanza with Win Liberia. Now, here are the amazing prizes. Grand prize, 100,000 scholarship fund. Golden prize, 50,000 semester fund. Silver prize, 25,000 semi-semester fund. And 10,000 cash prizes as transportation fund. For just 50 LD or 25 cents USD, you can win for yourself these amazing prizes. The Win Liberia Back to School Bonanza runs from September 1 to September 30, 2025. To be a part, dial *255*1#. Again, dial *255*1#. The more you play, the higher your chances. It's the Win Liberia Back to School Bonanza on Freedom 87.9 FM.
That's why I said.
Okay, so welcome back to the program Freedom Hub on 87.9. Alexa, good afternoon, welcome.
Good afternoon. Oliver, and I would like to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of you. However, where you're joining us, we'd like to say welcome to Freedom Hub on 87.9 FM. I was not relaxing after my birthday, as Oliver said. He knows exactly why I wasn't here yesterday. But I think it is great being back on the radio today after a couple of hours being away. But we have a lot to what's that?
Go ahead.
We have a lot to talk about today. So, however, when you're joining us, we'd like to say welcome.
I'm seeing people who are supposed to be winning with money. That's why I'm coughing.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So, just a reminder, Orange Liberia has exclusive offer on the Max It LR app. So, if you're out there and you have the Max It app, just go there. You're going to see a lot of different promotional offers from Orange Liberia. Also, there are international offers for people who want to talk to their friends, their families, their loved ones out of Liberia. Star 222#, and you will have a lot of different options to choose from. Also, Orange Liberia has the Flatbox router. That is an internet package for your home, your office, and just wherever you want to use it. Continue using Orange Liberia and stay connected. Okay, we have a lot to talk about.
Okay, so basically, that is exactly what it is. We're going to be providing money to a lot of people. We're going to be providing money to a lot of people. So the code remains the same: *255*1#. Schools are already open. Schools are opening. There are individuals who are playing the cash giveaway, and some of them got issues paying school fees. *255*1#. At the end of this month, all of you who playing, those who played yesterday, those who played day before yesterday, those who played today is September 9, 9 days ago. From the time we enter September, all of you who have been playing the cash giveaway by dialing *255*1#. The news is that at the end of September, we'll be giving out plenty big winners, plenty big money to a lot of people who will be winning. So there will be folks who will win $100,000. There will be people who will win $50,000. There will be others who will win $25,000, and there will be folks who will also be winning $10,000. So let me break it down. One person will win $100,000 at the end of the month. Another one person will win $50,000 at the end of the month. Another one person will win $25,000 at the end of the month. Then 5 persons individually will receive $10,000 at the end of the month. So that's the package for September. It is a September bonanza back to school. So anytime you play, when you dial *255*1# and you are lucky, you could win $5,000 on that day. If you're not lucky, your number goes directly into the monthly draw. At the end of the month, you could be one of those who will win the $100,000 or so. It's about the game of chance, and the more you play, the better your chances are. That's the secret. The more you play, the better your chances are. When you play too many times, there's a possibility when winners are about to be selected by the machine that your number will be selected, and that is how it is. So keep playing. In the next couple of minutes, we will go to check the dashboard to see if the first $5,000 can land in the pocket of the first potential winner. Then we can start spreading the other winners out while we do the show. And if the time reaches, we'll go back again and call one of the winners to verify whether he or she has received their money. So *255*1# is the code. We take this quick break again to come back. Then we start the national conversation.
100,000 scholarship fund. Back to school bonanza is here. Yes, it's the biggest back to school bonanza with Win Liberia. Now, here are the amazing prizes. Grand prize, 100,000 scholarship fund. Golden prize, 50,000 semester fund. Silver prize, 25,000 semi-semester fund. And 10,000 cash prizes as transportation fund. For just 50 LD or 25 cents USD, you can win for yourself these amazing prizes. The Win Liberia Back to School Bonanza runs from September 1 to September 30, 2025. To be a part, dial *255*1#. Again, dial *255*1#. The more you play, the higher your chances. It's the Win Liberia Back to School Bonanza on Freedom 87.9 FM.
That's why I said kerosene.
Okay, so William B. Sando from the University of Liberia will be our guest by 5:05 to 5:15, and we are hoping that he will be here before 5:15 so that we start the conversation from the angle of the University of Liberia. But Alexa, to begin with, the president has gone to the U.S. He has traveled. With him, we have Representative and Deputy Speaker Thomas Falah. Just by hearing it, what is it making, from your end? What are you saying? What are you sensing? Let's start the conversation from that angle. So President Obama going to America and T5 is on his delegation. What is it to you?
I wouldn't say I'm shocked.
Okay.
No, I'm not. Because just judging from a couple of months back when please cannot. Please.
Oh God. Okay. So hold on. So here is it. Here is the situation. I don't know what's the emergency unless is running out. But the country is very interesting. And I would have thought that Alexa will come in quickly on it. Yes, and she's going to do so. But we got to know that it came from the very Representative Thomas Falah himself, posted on his page that he is on the delegation to the U.S. To accompany the president at the UN General Assembly. That is what is making the news in the country. I have a particular situation, but I will want Alexa to wrap in on it. Unfortunately, she has some technical issues she's trying to handle. I don't know if it is now settled. Yeah, but that's what it is. He's on the delegation. He is on the trip, and so we are concerned. We are concerned as to what is happening in the country. I know what is happening, but I want Alexa to kick the ball rolling so that we move on to different topics.
Okay, so I think I'm going to be comical about this, right? But I'm going to be serious as well. I'm not shocked. Just given what happened the past couple of months and where the deputy speaker stands, I'm not really surprised. But I think I'm reminded of a scenario that occurred, and that reminder just brings back former Speaker J. Funanti Kofa, when he had to travel with I think Austin was on that trip to Italy, and why they were there. We watched exactly what happened, behind the scenes and some of the different situations that took place back home. So when I'm saying I'm comical about it, I'm thinking about whether it is basically similar case that's happening. Thomas Falah is being placed under a rock, and he has to be around the chief to manage that he shouldn't stay under the rock. I don't know if you're getting just the point I'm trying to make. But I'm not surprised. A lot of things are happening behind the scenes, and he may be in a space where he's been shocked, where he doesn't know where he stands at about this moment. Because when you just start to associate with a certain group of people and thinking that you're trusted, thinking that you're really smart, and then they start to play you 1 to 100 to 50, and then you're just in a box. So you have to do what you have to do in order to get favor. You have to do what you have to do in order to stay grounded. But are you going to stay grounded? I'm not sure you're going to stay grounded. So I think basically his presence on the delegation of the president to the United Nations General Assembly, it is not just there because of Liberia. It is not just there because he wants to be part of that. But I also think he's there because he knows exactly what's under the pipeline and what's happening behind the scenes, and what are some of the different talks. So maybe he's out there to prevent what is to happen or what should happen. But I mean, that's all I can say for now, basically.
Okay, so we're not having that as a major conversation though, so we're just sweeping it. So Alexa said apparently what President Waka did to Fanatic Kofa when he took Kofa to Italy. Maybe the repeat is about to happen to Thomas Fala, where he has been taken to America, and maybe behind him, the guys will start to arrange to make Sekou Kone the deputy speaker. Maybe that's what is happening. From Alessa's angle, that could be one of the political games of President Waka. You know, like he took Fanatic Kofa to Italy before removing him. It is possible he's taking T5 with him to America to have him removed. Oh, Brother one, I did not think about it. You know, all through my whole conversation, when I was planning the whole conversation, I didn't think it.
That was just a reminder.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't think about that from that angle. But my take is very simple, and this is what I have to say. Then we move to some other conversation while we await our guests. Remember, *255 *1#. Don't forget, $50 to play, and we'll go to call the next winner. Now, let me say this to our people. The point raised by Alessa is very cardinal. It could be. Don't underestimate President Waka. He can do anything, especially his ability, you know, to keep things in heart, to put it in his left knee.
And lock it.
That one is very strong. I mean, he doesn't take anything lightly. When you run Joe Waka, forget it. Just know that you're on the wrong side of history. He will manage to alert two of you good. He will manage to alert two of you good. But forget it, you're on the wrong side of history. He will still nail you. He will still nail you. Whatever you want to do, he will still nail you. You know, I mean, he may nail you through bad ways. He may choose not to speak to you. He may choose to suppress you. He may choose to, no matter how you think you're reconciled, they will still find means to pay there on you. I mean, I can reference the situation with the late Senator Prince Johnson.
Oh my God. Yeah.
The Papa called Joe Baka, oh Papa, that you got hard trouble. You know, Joe Baka is one of the 9 ungrateful leper. All that thing he said about President Baka. Yet still, the two of them reconciled. Because they wanted we are out, they had one agenda to get we are out. They reconciled. The Papa made him president. What did he do? He caught phone from the Papa ear. He refused to talk to the Papa until the Papa died. You know, he refused things that the Papa were receiving from Georgia. He did not give it to him. Opportunities the Papa were receiving from Ellen and Georgia, he did not get those opportunities under Joe Baka. That was President Baka's way of telling people, I just say, oh, that more way you're putting on me, our president now will not give you rack. So the Papa got way of paying there. So it is possible, like Alessa said, T5 is on that trip. Why he is there? Papa will send some money beyond, you know, for what you need. Minister Gafana to start passing some money around, you know, to initiate a process where we'll make Sekou Kane the next deputy speaker, and T5 will be in America where the men signing resolution behind him. It is also possible. But that's not the angle I'm taking it from. Here is what I think. And this is going towards those of you who are CDC people. The angle through which I'm having this conversation is going to go towards you, the CDC people. That under no condition should you allow anybody discourage you from supporting your party. I don't want to say anything. Listen to me and listen to me very well. Under no condition should you allow anybody to buy you and make you think it is a wrong thing you are doing to support your party. You know why? This country got no moral standing. This country is morally bankrupt. Nobody got a moral, standing to question your political decision. Especially those of you who choose to support President Weah and his party, CDC. Nobody should question your decision because the country is morally bankrupt. I'm saying it because this same Thomas Fala was supporting George Weah and the CDC, wanted to become senator of Monserrado County. The Unity Party, including President Baka, all of them campaigned against Tifa in favor of DeLong. Not only did they campaign for DeLong and against Tifa, they changed T5 name. They changed his niche. Name people know him for. His name is someone for but his nickname is T5. They changed the T, which represents Thomas, to thief, THREF, which is rogue. The global call idiot. They changed the T in Thomas to thief. To me, he's a rogue. He's a criminal. That's what they did. They refer to him as Thief 5 instead of T5. Joe Parker, then all of them did that in the 2020 elections. All of these Unity Party people in this country, they bully, they criticize, and you are giving them gun and place them in a position where Una Day and T5 will be, they would have shot him. That's to what extent they were hating him. That's to what extent they had issues with him. That's to what extent they were able to express their rejection towards him. This man was a criminal. Oh yes, they said this man stole a lot of money and built a university in how to call the place, Alexa, 72nd.
Apex University. In fact, the name was.
It was it was T5 University when you built it. That Apex in me and I know it.
He changed the name later.
He changed it later on. They said he stole billions of dollars from the country and built a university. They refer to him as T5. We expect these Unity Party people to jail T5. Not to put him in the plane with them to go to America. We expect President Baka to, because in Lofa County, you remember Alexa when Joe Baka went to Lofa with Yeke? Yeke had shovel when they said Joe Baka was breaking ground for the construction of one youth center in Foya or so in Vonjima. Yeke had shovel. He said this shovel are taking here, their dad are taking.
And he said a lot of things.
That to bury T5. He's a criminal against Steve.
And Joseph Baka was smiling.
Joe Baka was dead. Ben and I were pressing. They were laughing when Yeke was referring to T5 as a criminal, and it was an endorsement. All they endorsed that T5 was a criminal. How dare you put the criminal on the telephone on the airplane and take him to America? You should be investigating and prosecuting the criminal. You see what I told you? That nobody should bully you for supporting who you want to support, because this country got no standard. And the sound Unity partisans, not the miscreants, not the multi-banks, not the charlatans, the sound Unity partisans will read and understand what I'm saying. The country got no standards. The same man you refer to as a criminal today, you are putting him on the telephone to carry him, I mean, on the airplane to take him around. Why did you reject him then? Oh, was it because of the political party he was with? Is it? Are the properties now legally acquired? Because mind you, you said he was acquiring those properties. His school in the Shafar, in Nizo, in 72nd, all the properties in Johnsonville. You said he was acquiring those properties from a criminal perspective. He has started rubbing shoulders with you in your own government. Are the properties now legitimately acquired? So the properties now, the clean properties right now, are they not stolen properties anymore? Are they not stolen wealth that he amassed as a result of exploiting the Liberian people anymore? So you see the standard? That's why you don't need to allow these people bully you for your support to what you believe, because they are just pretenders. They don't mean what they say. They did not. I mean, they didn't hate T5 because he was actually a criminal. They say he was. Perhaps they hated him because he was not on their team. And that's why I'm telling you, don't forsake your own people because a group of people sit somewhere and think your people are terrible. I see most of you who support President Weah. I see most of you so fragile. You are quick to allow this individual to subject you into being a victim. Oh, that has somebody kill again. That has somebody kill again. Why else supposed to kill again? No. They are only doing it because the day KOK wake up and go to the water side and buy a green t-shirt and green face cap, KOK become a. Right now, we are joined the list. Nobody reference us. They don't even have time. The UP guys say the worst things about us. The day I go and call Ami Moda or Mo Ali and say, "My man, hold on. I come in, start affiliating with UP." They see me who can be calling me on my Facebook page today. They will turn around and start praising me. And that's what we're saying. Don't allow anybody to stop you from supporting your institution. Those of you who are from the CDC. Because it is not about the standard. How come the role of yesterday is now riding the same private jet with the president that you supported today? So where are the moral questions you were asking? Oh, okay, now he's not rolling. He's not criminal anymore. Is he not a criminal anymore? That's what we keep saying. This country got a long way to go. Because when people want power, they do all kinds of things. Oh, Tifaden. We're not for Wajawia. Tifaden get one. Tifaden do it. The same Tifaden where you talk about get one. Tifaden with him today. Go arrest him, man. Go arrest him, man. Go jail him. Go invest. Go ask him why he tell the money from the Bay University to go. Oh no, you can't do it because he's now rubbing shoulders with you. So where is the change? Where is the change? Oh, that the accountability you promised? Is it the accountability you promised? That the man is a criminal when he's not on your team, and when he's on your team, he's automatically not a criminal anymore? That's hypocrisy. No, I'm being honest, that's hypocrisy. And that's the same thing you are doing. That's the same thing you are doing to all of the cases you keep making politics on. Oh, auditor's deaf. 3 missing boys. The other one, that other one. Today you are in power. You are not saying anything about it. You are in power. You are not opening the cases. You are not investigating these cases. You waiting for election and you open your mouth there. Oh, 3 missing boys. We will not get time for that nonsense when we're talking during election time. We'll not get time for you. You are in power now. Investigate. I see no reason why up to now you are not investigating the 16 billion. You said 16 billion went missing. Investigate. You said $25 million went missing. Investigate. Those who you know stole the money, put them in jail. You are not doing it. Arrest them. Bring the evidence. But you will not do it because you do not have any evidence. You will not do it because you knew the truth. You knew what happened financially. You knew what was the situation. You read foreign reports. You read the international close report on those transactions. You read all of the different accounts. But because you needed to play politics, so you closed your eyes to the facts and you kept parading all in the society. 16 billion. Joey, I gotta go. 16 billion. This one. You in power now. Investigate the 16 billion. You're not able. You're not able. The statute of limitation is still intact. There is no statute of limitation to stop you from investigating the 16 billion. There is no statute of limitation to stop you from investigating 25 million. There is no statute of limitation to stop you from investigating the murder cases. In fact, murder cases ain't got a limitation. Murder cases ain't got it. I'm going to be technically corrected on that one. But the truth is, don't consider this man a criminal when he's on team A, but all your criminal charges will be dropped and he appears on team B. Then you are not authentic, you are not honest. And that's why I said the real unity partisans, the truth unity partisans, the ones who are logically inclined, not the multi banks, like Avin was saying, not the charlatans. The real guys will know what we are saying, because for them, they voted for the change. They voted to have these guys persecuted. You pie around the whole community, all in the community, the people cheering say, they saw 16 billion, they saw the other billion, they saw the other. You can't power now. Go investigate the people. You left the case, you go look for rest. Are you guys serious? You left 16 billion. If you say 16 billion went missing and people stole 16 billion, you left 16 billion, you go look for rest. Rest where I don't call the group disaster management people started distributing the time fire or burning the horses in Bon County. You left 16 billion investigation, you go investigate rest. You go ask me probably rest air. 16 billion, you left it and you go ask for rice. That's the standard we keep talking about. You saw that on Facebook. Oh yeah, Tifa is coming to the president. You're happy with it. You're celebrating. I didn't see it from the angle unless I brought it from, but it's a political angle. It's also good. But my take is the political deception. That this man is good when he's with us, but he's bad when he's with y'all. No. That's unfair to the country. It means you are playing prank on the country. And it should not be. We are disappointed that the rogue, the criminal that you guys saw, for us, we didn't see him as a criminal. And as much as there were suspicions on how he acquired some of the things he had, we did not see him as a criminal when we had the same political ideology. You saw him as a criminal. So how can it make you saw as a criminal? It's not good for Sobeys, but he's good to be sitting on Red Side Joe Baga in private jet to fly to New York. And so that's the inquiry. That's the question.
When it has become a tradition.
That's the issue.
When you're on the opposite side, you're automatically the devil. When you're on the same side as they are, you're automatically a saint. And that brings me to one of the quotations I love so much, and I may not be quoting directly word for word, but it says, are you against corruption, or are you against the fact that you're not part of corruption? Thomas Vala was not a member. He was not even a supporter of Joseph Boakai a few years ago. And I remember when he was contesting the senatorial election, everybody was like ATM machine. He was referred to as that. So he had a lot of different, names. He was called a lot more. Why? Because he was a member of the Coalition for Democratic Change. Now, Congress for Democratic Change, by the way. He was strongly a member of the CDC. Mm-hmm. So he was called all the worst names. He was seen as the devil. He was seen as one of the worst criminals in the country. But today, Thomas Fala is no longer, a member of the CDC. Now he supports Joseph Boakai's agenda. He supports the rescue mission and all that. And when it just started, everyone turned the table. And the praises were too much, oh yeah, he is this, he is that, our man, so that's just clear hypocrisy at the end of the day. That means you're not honest. That means you're just doing what you're doing because you need people. And trust me, all of the things we say on the radio on a daily basis, there are names we're called. Mm-hmm. We don't care about all the names we're called because we're all apologetic about what we say and how we say what we say on our different platforms. But if, God forbid, if the table is going to turn, I'm saying God forbid, and Freedom Hub, for example, or Austin Kawa, Abu Sharif, if we just start to talk about the rescue mission and we just start to ring praises, mm-hmm. we will be patriotic, nationalistic.
In fact, you will see the
media
practitioners you will
in the
see
country.
The government people coming on the radio.
A lot of them will be our guests right here. Mm-hmm. You will see them post our pictures on the social media. You will see them talk about they've never seen nationalistic media practitioners in the country since 1847. Now we are. That's to tell you the people are selfish and they care so much about their interests. They care so much about their interests. They don't care about, Liberia or Liberians to some extent. They don't care about the major issues. And I like the fact when Oliver talked about the 3 missing boys. That was a song that we couldn't get tired hearing. Every day, they sung that song. Oh, 3 boys missing. They killed the people in, the auditors, this billion or this million. And they promised that when they're here, they're going to do what they're supposed to do. They're in power. They have the influence. They have, the resources. They have all of these different structures to fight what they said they would have fought.
Why are they not investigating?
Are we hearing about these things? No.
So why are they not doing it?
We're not hearing about these things. We're not. So all we're saying, to sum it up, if you are supporting a particular organization or particular political party, you have your conviction, you have your belief, you have your value. Do not allow anyone to say, oh, you're not okay. And then no.
These people insulted you for supporting Tifa.
And now they have Tifa.
They got a Tifa. They can put him in jail, but they fly him.
He is now in New York.
They hated you for nothing.
So it's crazy.
So there should be no reason why you will even allow yourself to leave the CDC because, look, these people do not hate you in CDC. They hate the fact that you are standing with your party.
Exactly.
Kanyo was the spokesperson of the CDC.
Just 2023.
Kanyo Babala was the spokesperson. He said all kinds of things about Joe Baka. How Baka was not strong. He was not that one. He was not that one. The country should not give Joe Baka the chance. Today, Kanyo about to get job over some of them. He's about to get job over some of them. Oh, yes, he's about to get job over some of them. The truth is, they don't hate you. They only hate your political institution.
The fact that you're standing with your
So you don't have to
party,
allow
so
them to bully you into leaving your institution because
if you want to leave on your own. It shouldn't be because someone is saying, hey, this and
because
that.
the same people who are insulting you for Tifa are the ones who they're putting in airplane and putting in Red Side Joe Baga to be flying together. That's that's hypocrisy, and it is not something to do. But we are with our guest who is expected to join us very soon. But trust me, this country got moral issues. And it is sad.
And the people who are said to be the moral voices, they are not.
Here is the second thing we want to talk about while we get prepared to host our guests. They how you call it? LPRC decided to issue a memo indicating the prices of petroleum products on the market. You will be surprised to know, and we're about to go to start giving some of the money out. So just keep it coming into *255*1#. You will be surprised to know that you and I are about to pay 9 cents on each gallon of petroleum product in this country to help buy the yellow machine.
Wow.
I'm coming for the document. Unless I will read that document. Do you have it? I told you what to get.
I did.
So 9 cents. 9 cents on each of the gallons. For every time you buy 1 gallon of gas and pull it in your motorbike, you will be paying 9 cents toward the yellow machine. Is that good? Yes. Look, we are not foolish people on this radio to just criticize everything.
We're discussing the 285 Earth movie equipment.
The 285 yellow machine.
That's a joke.
They said for every gallon of gas or every gallon of fuel that we purchase in this country, we are to pay 9 cents. Petroleum pricing structure agreement. Number 1, storage fees, terminal, 0.5 cents on 1 gallon. Number 2, the presidential menu. Number 2, roll phone, LRA, 0.30 cents. 30 cents. Number 3, support to counter roll equipment. Support to counter roll equipment at the yellow machine.
9 cents.
0.9 cents from 0.9 cents. Hey, Nyeswa. Is it a bad thing? No. For us to pay 9 cents on every gallon to go towards purchasing the yellow machine is totally not a bad thing. You know what makes it so inappropriate at about this moment is the fact that a regime we thought was very inclined, a regime we thought knew it all, a regime we thought was sophisticated, decided to run the country Lebaya. And only Southeasterners know what that means. And those who know from Monrovia, do you know what Baya is?
It's stuff like in Point Tomato Club.
The cheering.
Yeah, I know that.
That's play tough food.
Yeah.
Play food. The guys are running the country like Baya. That's what it is. Well, you're cheering and playing with food, in the tomato cup, broomstick, pretending to cook. You brought yellow mission to this country and you started parading around America Belete with her yellow coat, yellow skin, jumped on the yellow machine and started parading with yellow machine all over the country. You did that.
A whole queen context.
You paraded this spell. You were passing. Wait, machine. All the machines are here. The machines are here. You did everything. Journalists went around, paraded, wasted fuel. All that time you were lying to us? You didn't acquire the machines? The president came out and said one of your friends won't give it to him to boost the IRS agenda. It's a gentleman agreement. It will be sent down to the mansion, to the barracks, from the barrack. We don't know where the machines are. Today, you have issued executive order for all to pay 9 cents on each gallon lifted at LPRC. Is it bad for us to contribute towards it? No. We need equipment to build our roads. But this government should have been good enough to tell us that they did not buy any machine.
From the onset.
From the beginning, you should have.
Liberians, what the case is.
Liberians, we inherited our country. We got road challenges. We want to build the roads. We want to help maintain the roads so that the roads will not spoil. What we think we can do is that we have identified a revenue source that can fund the procurement of these machines. Over the period, we'll be announcing that there will be 9 cent reduction, or collection from you, the consumers, on every single, and I repeat, every single gallon of petroleum product that will be lifted from the LPRC fence. The citizens themselves will even tell you, say, make it 12 cents, make it 14 cents, make it 15 cents, because this will mean well for us. When you pass all around, you did all of the unnecessary stuff.
Just to get back to us.
Only because you could not find space in the budget to procure. Only because several of the ministers of this government attempted to use the yellow machine deal to steal. And the public kept pressing, the media kept pressing, keep exposing. And so when it reached a point where they were directly dealing with the manufacturer, and there was no way to keep an extra 2, 3, 4 million where they were going to go to one hotel and share. They said, but see, we're not getting nothing for anything. Better, we're not even go sit down, find a ministry again to go get new money from Central Bank. Let's put it through the gasoline. Let the motorway pay for it. Because they know they will not steal nothing else from me again. Oh, yes, they will steal, but they will not steal anything big. So they didn't want to spot their name. So they said, let the men themselves pay for it. If you knew you were not able, you should have introduced this thing ever since. Howbeit, I think it's a good thing. But over the period, this is going to cause a lot of problem to the consumers. How sustainable is it going to be? How long will that happen? For how long will you keep taking 9 cents from us? Will you take the rest of the 4 years you have to keep generating resources for the yellow machine? How long will it take? What's the calculation? Is this not another room that you are opening for people to keep sucking a lot of money from our country without accountability? I wanted to say let the legislature look into it, but when I go realize we don't have a legislature.
Oh no.
No, I'm very sorry, but we don't have a legislature. We have an extended executive branch of government.
We don't have an independent legislature.
Okay.
We have a reserve.
What we have is an extension of the executive.
Exactly.
I would have thought that the legislature will invite these people to ask the tough questions, but we have an extension of the executive, and so President Joe Biden will get whatever he wants. That is how pathetic it is. What's the term and condition of this whole stuff? How long are we supposed to be paying the 9 cents? But why do people who said they were bringing the machines? Why the machines in here? Also, they were lying to us.
What happens with the first batch?
You brought the 5 bags of machine.
What happens to
President Biden making people to the ministerial complex? Let the machine come and Obama come out and say he want to buy it. This and that. The machines stay in China now, and you say we're going to go pay 9 cents.
That was a prank.
When you in power, it is not the time for campaign. We kept telling you, you don't have anything to prove to KOK them who believe that you could not do the work. Like, just one thing you need to do as a government, do the job appropriately. What you do will speak for you. You don't have to speak for yourself. You don't have to say it. But because you are bothered about what we say on a daily basis, so even when you know the project ain't ready, you say it ready. When you know the thing not rep, you bring it outside. At the end of the day, you're rushing. Oh, bring in another one. Tanka, Inaka. You bring another one. Other government is happy. Honor Taylor, there was some project Taylor said you're going to bring. He said it ahead of time, and the project did not work. And the rest of it is, you can go and read it. You're not under any pressure to, look, And not all presidents can do project in the first 2-3 years. Especially when you don't get the contact, you will not do it. If you're not lucky like Georgia who went to the UAE and the people gave money to go to the hospital in Babalu, don't hey, pay your lane police boot and carry the Boulevard Junction. That your own project. You are not forced to do something when you know you do not have the ability. No, I'm being clear with you, Alessa.
Police boot.
No. And all the president will be brave and blessed. Like Ellen Johnson who will go and waive all Liberia debt and come back and start afresh. Not all the president will be like that. President Baga, you may not be lucky like President we who went to the Arab people go play football. He turn around the game money to come do PHP Park and the hospital in Bapalu. How you must stick with your boy Greg. Your face is swim police boot and put it around town. That's your project. Own it. Be happy with it.
They wouldn't own it.
If you do not, you saw the police boot. You didn't make noise about the police boot. You didn't do pop. You not put the police boot in your car to carry around for people to wave at it.
There was no exhibition.
You just came and installed it. That your project. We appreciate you for it. That the police boot got boot all around the town now. That's your project. Nobody ran behind you. You jump behind your yellow machine, Bennett. As though the whole campaign you not talk a yellow machine because few of you wanted to steal that people money.
It became a whole trend.
You started jumping behind the yellow machine and forcing it.
Some of your government officials go, to the port.
Yeah, Minister of State will go jump on yellow machine. You go do pictures. Yellow, Jana, we voted for y'all for the yellow machine. Jana, that yellow machine will eat in the country. Yellow machine. Yellow machine. And you come back to the citizen now to be buying gas oil. To be paying 9 cents on. Look at that kind of disgraceful thing. I thought you said you had the contact, you had the this and that. Yes, it is the responsibility of the government to utilize resources for the good of the country. We know that. And that's why we did not expect you to start announcing Brother Barking. He's saying, hey, old long-time friend.
On a gentleman
agreement. What happened to the gentleman agreement? Where the old long-time friend? The leader should not lie to the country.
And later on, he had to write to ask Mamaka and the late Sylvester Grisby to provide more information on the entire yellow machine thing.
You keep barricading with the yellow machine. When we go ask you, this machine what we see in the country, how the machine can? He said, oh, that old long-time friend South Africa. His old long-time friend who could not carry in the hospital when he was sick. Man, who got over 285 yellow machine to get you as an old long-time friend?
The friend is
could not carry you to the hospital.
The friend likes power.
But we not know the friend.
No.
We know his name. That friend is invisible. We can't see him. But that's not the issue. The point is to have informed the country that your old-time friend bringing you machine because he trust and support the rescue agenda. Later on, you tell Mamaka Belede and the late Sylvester Grisby to provide more information on the yellow machine.
Even though you told us it was on a gentleman.
Even though you said it was on a gentleman agreement.
Your old friend.
Then after again, you turn around, you say, every 1 gallon of gasoline we buy, we pay 9 cents to help. How you call the thing? Pay for the yellow machine. Hey, man, Chief, how do we run a country like this? Our leaders should be able to tell us the truth. Don't be lying. We don't need you to lie.
And everybody was actually happy for this
yellow machine.
Yeah. Because imagine Oliver spending the weekend in Maryland.
So the BMO, if you didn't make it now,
everybody was happy.
That we don't want to be buying our gallon of gas and we'll be paying 9 cents for the yellow machine.
If you guys had taught us from the beginning.
Where the good friend you got?
That good friend is under the mud.
Where the good friend you got?
The friend is under the mud. If you guys had told us from the beginning that this is, exactly what we have, and as a country we need to work together to make this work, I'm sure that there wouldn't have been any problem. But you told us, in fact, you presented to us that you already have these things
because you rushing to show yourself, rushing to show. They were rushing to show themselves.
Our vice president even went ahead to do window shopping.
Go China.
You see, in their window shopping
to
negotiate.
They were yellow machine. How many stories we getting?
And they even told us the price was reduced all the way to 22.
How many stories the yellow machine will get? Because the last time I checked, when you check the budget, they place some money in that budget under the Public Works Ministry for similar situation. How many times will you hear one story about the yellow machine? How many money you want to steal? How much money you want to steal from the people?
The one thing here will not end.
That my friend from South Africa, my old friend, who believe in the rescue agenda send it to me on a gentleman agreement.
A gentleman's agreement.
Then he turned around and said, Mr. Speaker, I've informed America and the other board to go and provide more information on the yellow machine.
Inconsistency in the story.
Yeah, the yellow machine. He came out again.
The vice president had to go back to
Jeremiah
renegotiate.
No, the price what America say for the machine is too high. We got to go negotiate. We did our investigation. It came out to $22 million instead of 80 million. Okay. Okay, so it came for our 80 million. Later on, that friend bringing it through gentleman agreement. At the same time, president said, no, I don't understand. You want to inform me what is happening. Later on again, VP King, he said that 22 million. The 22 million, when he said that, he said, no, the 22 million, I don't understand it. Let me go China. He go join me again, went to China, talked to journalists and everything. They investigated, they came back. After coming back, he said, no, that remember buy. They will pay nonsense on every few. What would do to y'all? What thing we do to y'all? Let's speak the simple like English. What we do to y'all? What we do to y'all?
Wow.
That is both ways I say y'all know that had the wrong country. The sound governance thing y'all learn in Harvard University, Princeton University, Duke University, PPP schools you went to, that they went to wrong country there. And let's look at the kind of contradiction.
Like, the story.
We already the first thing we already paid for it.
I won't say dry dust story.
Let's find all the audio in the coming days.
I won't say dry dust story.
Let's find some of the audio in the coming days.
Yeah.
Some of them told us we already paid for the yellow machine.
So when they went for the cabinet meeting or cabinet retreat at the ministerial complex, that was where Mama Kabedede made the pronouncement that 285 earth moving equipment
are on the sea.
They're on their way right now in the next few weeks.
I want us to get that video. You must send it to me on my WhatsApp. Let's play their voices.
They're gonna be here.
Please, when you get a yellow machine, Sunday when Mama Kabedede was talking to ministerial complex, say the machine already on the sea.
Yes.
Please send me the video on my WhatsApp.
And right there and then they had a whole AI video.
Oh yeah, you're showing it on the sea coming.
You.
The team on the sea coming. That everyone will start paying
and
for.
People were saying thank you so much, Minister Mamaka. You're the woman of the moment. That was that.
Yellow machine.
Yeah. It didn't take long, it became something that everybody was looking forward to, by the way. So on the social media, people would ask, so the yellow machine are coming today, and government officials as well as sympathizers of Unity Party or the Rescue Mission, they will go to the National Port Authority. They will take, photos and videos and will share on the social media. So it became a trend and people started doing AI videos where, you have like over 100 taxis, yellow or in yellow color, people in yellow coat suits and all that. So that was like the fun around it. It didn't take long. You said the first batch arrived in the country. Mama Kabedede, along with some of the different ministers, some of them they are not there today. They were all there as queens and kings, waving to Liberians. Liberians waited patiently at different junctions, very happy that they were going to, get different, equipment to be able to help the different counties and all that. Liberians were made to believe that those machines were in Liberia and automatically work was going to start.
You tell one thing. What do we do to you, Elisa?
That was that. What? And then when we started discussing, the history, the background, like how this whole yellow machine thing, how can, then the president said, he wrote, gentleman's agreement. His old-time friend, who believed in the rescue mission, all the different things, and the president said it. That one finished. We still needed more information on the one yellow machine thing. Then the president said that Mamaka and the late Sylvester Grisby didn't want to know more about it, so they would tell her about it. At the end of the day, we did not know more about it until the vice president went back to renegotiate. I don't know how they did the whole thing. From your old friend from South Africa, then renegotiation came back. But we already had the first batch at the barrack. I don't know if they're still there anyway.
We barrack.
And they say they carry all your machine with doing content.
We barrack. They carry machine to go keep the machine to the barrack. The barrack where so your man got missing.
Up to today. We don't know his whereabouts.
They carry machine to barrack to go
Up
keep
to
it. The barrack where so your man got missing. They're not finding yet.
Since November of last year.
He was living got missing from the barrack. That machine that machine can lost. I hope the machines are intact.
Up to today, we don't know where that guy is.
The bottom line is the government is misguided.
The stories
they're operating from a scatter approach.
Everybody won't be news.
And that's not what the promise us. The promise us
are responsible.
Thank you.
Well coordinated.
Oh yes, good governance.
Experience.
That's what you promised us. But let's talk about the machine.
And
that's why, like Avin was saying, we don't want the multi-banks, the charlatans, and the surrogates. We don't want them.
Small rescue puppets.
Yeah, we don't want the small rescue puppets to be arguing. We want the real sound rescue people to listen to this conversation and say, "Oh, Keoghan talking foolish now or not."
What it will do to you,
because
people?
Let's look at the yellow machine situation. Look at the kind of news we've been coming. The machines are on the way.
It can reach.
No. I mean, the Mamaka ability are quoting.
Yeah, we need to find all these.
I want the audio. I want the audio.
And that particular day, you had the entire internet, like everybody was just talking about it back to back.
Oh yeah.
They were so happy, and that was okay.
Okay.
That was really okay. We're looking forward to seeing, these machines and all that.
I think somebody sent me.
We're so much looking forward to it. You did your AI video. It was all on the social media, and that was really okay. But today, we don't know the status of the yellow machines. We don't even know if we're ever going to have these machines in Liberia.
Mm-hmm.
So how you expect me going to? Thank God said we enjoy the first part of the road George we did.
Okay.
To Salaye.
So
we can stay on the road going to my hometown.
So the yellow machine. The whole yellow machine. Oh man, the yellow machine video I'm looking for. So I want a video where Mamaka Belede said the machines are here. Chris, is our guest here? If the guest is here, please try to bring the guest to studio.
And also
we want to know what happened to the University of Liberia.
Where she was waving.
I don't want the one you're waving is good, but I don't want it. I need the one.
The announcement did right
Mm-hmm.
at the ministerial complex. It's been over I don't know how many months.
Yes, I want that video.
So it's been a lot of months.
In the video, she said the machines are already on the way. They are coming and they are coming for good. President Baka, everybody started clapping for her.
Oh yeah.
Then later on, the president said, "No, my good friends from my very good friend brought the machine and said, "We'll look at it and we'll able to buy it. We'll buy it." Oh, the machine when Mamaka Belede say coming on the sea.
Which one you look
They're
at?
ready to do. Then later also we carry the machine to the barrier for it to be there.
Like you put on the sea and carry back.
Yeah, we carry it to the barrier for it to be there. The machine go to the barrier. After a few times, then you write letter again. You say Mamaka and the late Grace Bay should inform me on the real issue about the machine.
But you said it was on a gentleman's agreement.
But you said it was gentleman's agreement. So, you said I was your own good friend. Then Mamaka you understand? So you see how the guys are running a children government. I mean, this is the evidence of ineptitude,
uncoordinated.
Thank you. Because the president was the one who told us initially that his old friend, who believes in the rescue agenda, decided to bring the machine to the country on a gentleman agreement. Then the same president turned around, you go ask Mamaka Belede and the list of Esther Grace Bay he wrote them letter, or he even had wrote a letter and said share letter with the hustle and asking asking them to tell him more about the agreement. We will tell you more about the deal where your own friends say on gentleman agreement. I mean, this is just to tell you how the guys just kept lying to us from one place. What did they just lie? Oh, we'll do the one. The senior Gafan said yesterday, how you call the thing? People not pushing water in Central Mora anymore.
Go right.
And as you were talking, right behind your own ministry, Kerry Street, Kerry and Magnet Street, beyond the ministry, push, get water there. The passing around, they reduce the price of rent. Where was the price of rice when Georgia took power? When Georgia turned over power, the same place you met the rice when we took power, you increase it because the price went high. You could not control it. You brought the price back to where Georgia left it. Then you won't call noise.
Yeah, you're right. Darlington and Musk, they called the president in. Elon Musk had.
Yeah. Okay, so after taking calls, right after taking calls, bring him.
We're seeing a lot.
Yeah. You have call Elon Musk.
We're seeing a lot.
Video call Elon Musk. So that call, we not even know what's in the call. Just stop the rest of the people coming host, in the next. Yeah. That's a 525, Chris. 525. Bring our guests in. Yeah, bring our guests in by 525. But this is unpleasant. Y'all can keep running an irresponsible government, and every day you'll be passing on Facebook. This is not a cheering government. The thing you're doing,
like you don't have to tell us it is not a children's government. No.
Yeah.
We have to see that this is a government run by responsible people. You don't have to keep proving a point to us.
Yeah.
We have to see how responsible you are.
When you go talk, then they go say that. Yeah, they go say that.
Small puppets.
Yeah, small
puppets.
charlatans. That what having a deal with y'all. But let's take this quick break. When we come back, we'll take this quick break. When we come back from our break, we take just 5 calls. Then we go to our next guest who is already in the lobby waiting to be auctioned in. But let's take this quick break to be right back on 87.9.
And after people who have tenant job, beat them. Go after people at the Ministry of Transport, beat them. Go to Kidman, kill people. Go at war, foreigners with jobs, while masses of the people. Even the rescue, the small rescue puppets. Those apologists, those rescue surrogates, those miscreants, those rescue multi-banks and charlatans who were insulting people. Oh, yes, and some of them they are in economic destitution, paralysis, and enigma. Today they are even now they are more angry than people like us because we told them.
Stop and cry and make a peace for them before. Stop Liberia. From the center to interior. Keeping us safe, let's stop it for all.
Crime Stopper Liberia is here for you. Remember, you see it, you report it. This is a message from your own self-omen, Sam Sion.
Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door.
People who have tenant job, beat them. Go after people at the Ministry of Transport, beat them. Go to Kidman, kill people. Go at war, foreigners with jobs, while masses of the people. Even the rescue, the small rescue puppets. Those apologists, those rescue surrogates, those miscreants, those rescue multi-banks and charlatans who were insulting people. Oh, yes, and some of them they are in economic destitution, paralysis, and enigma. Today they are.
Okay, all right, we leave it right there. Let's go and talk to some callers. Star 255 star 1 hash is the code right after taking the next 5 callers. Right after the next 5 callers, that's how we're going to be very fast about it. Right after the next 5 callers, we'll go to the line and start to give some money out. So you have the chance between now to the end of the calls to be part of that winner who we are supposed to select. Let's talk to the first person. Go ahead quickly, no time. Let's hear you.
Yeah. Good evening, Koke, and good evening, Alexa.
Mm-hmm.
My name is Lee Namwechi, and I call you from Blaine, Minnesota.
Go ahead.
So thank you for your talking point, my dear brother. You know, history has its own way of judging people. And you see, Waka and his legs, they have failed. Okay, I will tell you, the signed country that I served as superintendent for 6 years. The Waka superintendent could not handle that county. In less than 8 months, he has to resign. And right now, they are contemplating on appointing new superintendent. Though he has designated a new superintendent, but he has not gone through the confirmation power yet of the Senate to be confirmed and be appointed. As I speak to KOK, since June of this year, MI workers are not taking pay in Sino. Call if you have a correspondent, call them and let it go to the MI building and interview workers. People in Sino now from June. I mean, I'm not talking about the port, the African report of Greenville. Since 6 to 7 months, they are not getting paid. So these people, they don't mean well for this country.
The port in Greenville?
They came with lies. The port in Greenville, almost 7 months, security are not taking pay in the port. The MI there in Sino since June of this year, they are not taking pay. Today, the HR has to tell them that they will carry the citizen cars. A new person taking about Ministry of Finance, and he messed up things and things. I said, they're not true. No money in the country, KOK. This government is strangulated. They have missed their directions. Okay. They have missed their direction, KOK.
Thank you.
All the lies have caught up with them.
Thank you. Thank you.
The people will see them.
Thank you. Thank you. We'll leave you right there, Lee Nangwechi. Let's talk to this person quickly. We'll take 2 more, then we go to our money. Let's hear you.
Let me say to you, sir, Leza.
Go ahead.
The official spokesperson for the Liberia movement, we are in serious trouble.
That's right.
You need to say, you're taking to the bank. You need to say that you're not the one doing the perceived thing. So just to say, because they don't want in the government stealing the money, they want to, so they were talking against people. And now they are in the driving scene, and this is what we're seeing. And what we are seeing now, our country is going down the drain. What I'm saying is that for all the money, there is no accountability. Even that every house here, SYZ, if they will sell steel, because it's not being legislated, we have a budget reform, and we have road fund money. That road for money go to road building, whatever the response for road building. Why they can't use it to do that? Then you want to do extra money that will pay nonsense. So our people are left to suffer in the country on the general market. What we are seeing.
Okay, thank you very much. We'll leave you right there. Few more. Then we go directly to give our money out. *255 *1#. We're gonna do that very soon. Let's talk to this person. Hello, how are you? How you doing? Quickly.
I'm ambassador on the line.
Ambassador of CC. Let's hear you. Go ahead quickly.
Thank you for your show. But I was focusing on the line, but you left my line. What you talk about because I'm America, right? And the issue I got was in the country on the platform. And let's how you do, my daughter.
She's here. Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you. Look, okay. Like my son just said, we have to rescue puppet. I call them rescue check. Because we want the people to come and step before the issue. Then we'll deal with the people. Or you'll be rescue check.
Hello. Mansisi, are you there? Your number, your line is cracking.
What going on? Hello?
Go ahead. We're hearing you now.
Okay. Thank you. So I want to say to them, the other woman who said, Monica, Benedict, what is your booking? You're not meeting. I was black. You get Nigerian hater booking Ghana bosses. What the bosses today? You know what Nigerian hater?
Okay.
Sir, you know what Nigerian hater?
No.
That the next last year, I got Nigerian booking Ghana bosses. They came back. So got the last 2 months. You know what I'm saying? That other one where you small will do, we don't have to eat Ghana. It won't get full of suitcase. Thank you. I want to say to you.
We'll leave you right there. I don't know what you were saying at the end of it, but we hope it was not something different. But let's talk to this other person. Quickly, we take the last 2 more, then we see if we can go and give money and take our guest, Mr. Sando. Go ahead. 1 minute. How are you? How you doing?
I'm fine, okay. David King.
Go ahead, David.
We used to believe in old age, and old people old age, but people were highly respected.
You can pay 9 cents for 1 gallon of gas to pay for the yellow machine where they already celebrated the board.
They were going to now. They were going to because Mr. Bwaka, we line off to us in the country, and a friend, a long time friend. And I love the way you put the question. Where was the long time friend when you were down here? You go back to the hospital. During the presidency, he can afford to over a farm machine to give him for the country. But he wouldn't feed him. There were Eric Costa and Stephen Witherspoon that were feeding him here. So where all these friends were? So for all men like this to be lying, and you are indoctrinated everybody in the United Party with lies. Even like my brother will say, the charlatan there in the United Party, they're all lying. Like their father Joseph Bwaka. So Joseph Bwaka, he'll be remembered not for the right thing like Europe or for the wrong reason.
Okay, thank you.
I'm one of the more the biggest liars ever elected to the presidency.
Thank you.
Who did nothing but only being the argument of lies.
Thank you. We're about to go and get a winner, but after this call, quickly, let's hear you. Hello?
Hello, Kyoshi.
How are you, sir? Please leave your radio when you called us. We're getting feedback.
Okay, I'm just walking away. My name is Thomas Nyati, and I'm calling from Charlottesville.
Go ahead, Thomas. Let's hear you, bro.
Yeah, okay. Really, for me, I'm a bit disappointed as those big brothers who are supporters of the Unity Party. Big brother, Bishop, Auntie, and Uncle, right?
Oh, are you a supporter of the Unity Party?
I'm disappointed at those big brothers who we giving respect to, we are looking up to because of their lives, right?
Okay.
So I'm disappointed at them.
Okay.
Reason is, if you are on the side of the CDC, they will take you to be liars. And we need people who they refer to as wolves and liars. And today they are hearing those people, they are hearing them today. Let's look at the light of Sabrina Seagull, who the James as a wrong in the past, as a criminal in the past. But then when he came out to say about things about Georgia, they started clapping about him. They started clapping for him. Let's look at Thomas Fowler today, who named the change in the past. T5, now he is T5. Now he has a movement. So it tells me that they're making the world to know that no one that can talk truth. Because of politics, They turn everything upside down. They turn everything into black. No truth. Hey, I'm so disappointed again. That's what I gotta say.
Okay, thank you very much. We leave you right there. We gotta go. Let's go right now and see if we can find our winner. Our guest is already here. Let's go and see whether we can find one of the winners from the winners box. We call them, then we go and talk to our guest who is already in studio from the University of Liberia. It's going to be purely UL related and nothing else. Let's take this quick break. We have our winner. We come back. We go to our guests.
Go to kill people, go at war, foreigners with jobs, masses of the people, even the rescue, the small rescue puppets, those apologists, those rescue surrogates, those miscreants, those rescue multi-banks and charlatans who were insulting people. Oh, yes, and some of them, they are in economic destitution, paralysis, and enigma. Today, they are more angry than people like us because we told them to transport, beat them, go to kill people, go at war, foreigners with jobs, masses of the people, even the rescue, the small rescue puppets, those apologists, those rescue surrogates, those miscreants, those rescue multi-banks and charlatans who were insulting people. Oh, yes, and some of them, they are in economic destitution, paralysis, and enigma. Today, they are more angry than people like us because we told them with jobs, masses of the people, even the rescue, the small rescue puppets, those apologists, those rescue surrogates, those miscreants, those rescue multi-banks and charlatans who were insulting people. Oh, yes, and some of them, they are in economic destitution, paralysis, and enigma. Today, they are more angry than people like us because we told them
the number you're trying to reach is currently switched off. Please call again.
This is terrible. Hold on. We're trying to call this winner. Hold on, my people. We're trying to call this winner. This is
Yellow valued subscriber. Please be informed that the number you're trying to reach is currently switched off. Please call again.
Your number ends in 388. 388. Please pick up your telephone. If you are available, if you're listening to the radio and your phone is off, please put your phone on and take this call.
Yellow valued subscriber, please be informed that the number you're trying to reach is currently switched off.
Okay.
Please call again.
Okay, all right. So we'll get our guest along the line. We'll try to get this winner. If he or she picks the telephone, we'll go and talk to them right here. But we already have one of the winners from the winners box. His number ends in 388. It begins with 0886. The last three numbers are 388. We cannot call the middle numbers to avoid scammers, so people can scam them. So that's what it is. That person has won $5,000, and we hope the person will call us right back. So if you're listening, your number ends in 388, and it begins with 086. You can call us back on the number that missed call you so that we can talk to you to know when did you play, how many times you play, and so forth. But we now have our guest in studio, Mr. William Sando. I hope I got that correctly. But he's here to talk about the University of Liberia and other issues bordering on the survivability of students on the campuses of our university. Mr. Sando, it is our honor to welcome you to Freedom Hub. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Brother Koike, for affording me the opportunity. And I think this is a debut on your show. And I must appreciate that.
Okay. What is the situation at the UL? But before you start, the folks, the public, they're listening, wanting to know who is William B. Sando at the University of Liberia.
Yeah, so William B. Sando is a student leader and former chairperson of the Avant-Garde Party, the Progressive Student Alliance of the State University.
Okay.
And concomitantly the standard bearer of the party and the student representative to the UL Council.
Okay.
At the level of the University of Liberia.
Progressive Student Alliance, is it the same as PROSA?
PROSA, yeah,
okay.
that is PROSA.
So what is the status of the university? I saw PROSA students marching today.
Yeah.
What's the situation?
Yes. PROSA as a party and spoke to the issues that are unfolding on the campuses of the University of Liberia, especially the recent saga that has to do with the infrastructure, the deplorable nature of the University of Liberia that have led to the immediate closure of the university. So PROSA has made some position statement, and as a standard bearer of the party, and likewise representing over 25,000 students with the position of SRO. It is our responsibility to come in defense of students, advocate for their rights, protect their rights, and seek opportunities.
Okay.
And yeah, so as a student representative, we have some presentation to make, and that's why we asked for this request, and it's for us. So with the minister a section a few days ago about
the Minister of Finance.
About the status of the University of Liberia in terms of financial issues.
Okay.
So there are some inherent contradictions that we want to erect.
Okay.
Prefer to the students and likewise the University of Liberia.
I mean, when he appeared at the at EOBC, he made some revelations.
Yeah, it is the revelation that we have some issues with. So, for instance, the finance minister said that they are about to disburse 550,000 to the University of Liberia.
And it's not within the university budget.
Definitely, and we see that as a contradiction.
Why?
So, if you follow the 2024 budget of the University of Liberia, especially where the president of the University of Liberia was invited by the House of Senate, a question was posed to her team, likewise the controller of the University of Liberia. And one of the senators being very much sensitive and asked this question about a $1 million budget line within the 2024 budget that was meant for renovation. And so the response of the physical affair or the controller was that he has no knowledge, and ceremony has then been received. Since then, you can imagine 2024. And so it became a concern. Then where is the money going? Who has taken the money? So, but if you look at the budget of the University of Liberia in the tune of 33.4 million of 2024.
So I'm seeing $33,481,284.
Yes.
Then the outturn of that budget is $33,751,340.
Yeah. So it tells you that over 90+% were being used. So if the minister,
so it means money intended for the renovation of the university was remitted.
Definitely.
So why are they finding extra money to go and do the renovation when there was already money available for
so that's the contradiction we identify. So if the minister comes and say the quote unquote 500,000 he's trying to lobby for will be off budget, then it becomes a concern of the question that was asked to the team of the university authority that you guys had 1 million for renovation because the president did present an outcome or an interest about the renovation of the university. I think she requested about 200,000 to 300,000. That was what led to the question from one of the senators. Hey, how can you be asking when you just had 1 million in the budget for renovation purposes and you are here asking for 200,000 and 300,000? So that is the question that the minister have failed to address. So the question is, because if you I listened to him, and that was around the 2025 budget. But if you look at the 2024 budget, but then it was Dr. Conte. We quizzed Dr. Conte, and he said that 27 million was being used just on salary. And I listened to the Senate, the minister yesterday. He said all of the 33 million United States dollars, only 16,000 that was not given to the University of Liberia, and he tried to develop from an economic standpoint and budgetary standpoint. So if you go in that GSC report of 2024, it says 2.6 million was unaccounted for from the university budget. 2.6 million. And so if the minister is telling us that only 16,000, you follow it. That's why I
16,000 was not given. That's the outstanding from what was projected.
Definitely, they become a concern.
So it means
followed by the 1 million.
It means all of what was in the budget for the University of Liberia, they
was not exhausted. The general asking was the 2024 budget exhausted. I think that question was about the 2025. He said it need not to be exhausted, but we'll come to the 2025 budget. But the concern right now is about the 2024 budget, where a 1 million was being allotted and is now accounted for.
So what are you suspecting? Are you suspecting that the Ministry of Finance folks misappropriated the money, or it was given to the University of Liberia and they did not use it for the purpose.
The University of Liberia authority denied. They said it had no understanding about a 1 million that was meant for renovation. The only thing they are aware of, and that which the ministry control, is the budget, and all payment is being made by the finance ministry.
Then it means the 500,000 has been requested for through the Senate. It should not be off budget.
That is the issue. That is the issue. So why would the finance minister tell us that it's off budget? Giving you some problem to raise the fund because it's off budget.
Because
it's not in the budget of the
university. You did a projection in 2024 for the University of Liberia that you would have given them 33,481,000.
Yeah.
The budget outturn came up. The budget outturn is the budget performance for those of you out there.
Definitely.
So it came up with and they said 33,751,300. And 40. Now let's take the calculator. Yeah, and let's take the calculator and help our people. I want to make sure we know exactly where we are right now with the conversation now. So in 2024, there was a projection of 33, an approved budget rather, of 33,481,000. $284 for the University of Liberia.
Okay.
Oh no, I'm coming. This calculator seems to be very, 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 very difficult. Let me try this one. Okay, I have something better. So 33,481,284 million minus 33,751,340. So that's $270,056. You know, I mean, so $270,056 is the variance here.
Okay.
So it means
he said 16. So
this is less than $1 million.
Okay.
So it shows that even what was appropriated for renovation was already exhausted in the figure that the university spent. But the university is saying they did not receive the money. And the minister is saying he gave the money.
He gave the money. So if I only 16,000, so he just did the figure is almost 200.
As a student representative, did you do a follow up with the university authorities?
Obviously.
And they told you that they did not receive the money.
In fact, it is on the record as per the invite of the authority of the University of Liberia. It's all on social media. It's all on the podcast. It was broadcast, and the physical or the controller was very blunt. That 1 million was never
that they did not receive what was allotted for renovation.
Yes.
Why don't you take issue with the Minister of Finance?
And that's why we are here. The party, I just told you, the party will come all the time to lobby and make that position. The party has not taken a position on that the 1 million must be made available, because even the quote unquote 500,
because in their record they say they've already the money in the item. So how can the Ministry of Finance report to the Liberian people that you have exhausted what you promised to give the university when in fact the university did not receive it? So who ate the $1 million plus internal for renovation?
That's the question the students are asking.
So we saw the students parading on the street of Monrovia today. What were you doing? Stopping people's cars from moving?
No. They were just trying to provide awareness.
Okay.
Trying to stimulate themselves politically, intellectually. So they had a press conference, and I think the chairman will try to lobby and come to see how best
your counterpart, Soup had a meeting with the speaker and several other members, including the university president, at his speaker's office. Then we saw Soup canceling their series of actions they pledged to take on the campuses, and we are told school is about to resume, or school has resumed. What is the status of the university? Are you guys back in school?
In fact, let me be blunt. As per the few engagement that we did today from the angle of the student leadership, I can confirm that it is 90% unsure that there will be classes resuming on the 15th.
Wow.
So the people
are not certain.
Why?
The information that we gather.
Why?
Financial issues, financial complications from the faculty. And let me just provide some of those information. Right now, as we speak, the faculty are still holding on the issue of their insurance. In fact, the University of Liberia owe the insurance company nothing less than over 200,000.
Okay.
and only 50,000 was being made available. So what the insurance company did was to hold on to it and still requesting that the remaining fund be made available. That's one. Then you come to the faculty back pay in terms of the vacation school. Because I think I appeared on one of the shows that it was the issue of the vacation school that brought up the whole go-slow, because the government under the Ministry of Finance said that the vacation school was not a regular school, so it was not budgeted for. So the university should take responsibility of that, because that was an extra academic, activities under the leadership of Dr. Mapaya. So the vacation school are mostly taken by part-timers. So the guys went and offer the semester. At the end of the day, they presented the payroll to the finance ministry, and the finance ministry said, no, what we are in the know of is the regular semester, which is first semester, second semester. So to have introduced a vacation school, university authorities should take the responsibility. That's where the whole issue came about. So the university could not pay the lecturers who went for the vacation school until now they are trying to settle. So all of those things have not been met. And so we met with some of the officials today from the faculty, and they are saying there are still issues.
We're running out of time. We want to take you back to the University of Liberia. I remember under the WIA's administration, there were concerns about the campuses being very filthy. The government stepped in, made some interventions, did some of the rules. They had rehabilitation of some of the rules especially on main campus, did some bathrooms. But we are told the bathrooms have gone back to where they were. It's a difficult situation. What is the status with sanitation on campus?
It's still been difficult, and we saw some government officials like the speaker Richard Kuhn tried to intervene, but things are not still fruitful.
The last time Povachima went to the campus, he was ran off the campus. Richard Kuhn went there, and you guys are not running out. Why? You are being biased.
No, anyone could say that. But then we are not in the leadership structure. So you have various political.
No, when I say you, I don't mean you personally, but the university.
You have various political parties with different ideologies, different approaches, and how to engage issue. And so unfortunately, so incident happened. So even now, common officials are going there, and people are asking the relative question as to why these officials are not being tempered with, quote unquote. So it's also a concern for me.
Because the last time a young man, Alosha Howard, almost lost his life only because he was a bad ball to someone and they had to beat him and running out of the campus.
So probably one could say they are trying to change the dynamics of student politics, where government official will not be chased.
But they will not be chased because we have a new government now.
Probably everybody is trying to speak out and speak messages.
But the campuses are still filthy. Sinje, Fendel, main campus.
Yes,
the bathrooms are still messy. How are you going to solve the situation when the ministry is telling you that they give you money and you say they don't give you money?
So as I said, another political party on the other hand, probably who is saying that the issue of the renovation of the University of Liberia is meaningful, where there are contradiction of financial issues. So right now, I think in one of the lines in the press conference, they are saying that very soon they will reach out to the minister to demand and give questions on the issue of the 1 million, because the student need their 1 million.
So you are the student advocate. You represent PROSA. PROSA should be making huge demands. Although
the chairman has the authority to do so.
And
it was the chairman that made that position that the minister must make the 1 million available. In subsequent time, the party is going to take action on that. So they know their own approach to the radical stance of political institutions. So that left with the minister now to take the message for granted. Because when this political party make statement, they don't make statement on the fruit on less fruit of soil. They make statement on the issue of executing what they say and what they think they can do in their capacity.
We saw a lot of these radical approaches over and over again. By the end of the day, we still go back to the drawing board, and the University of Liberia still has a lot of different issues, and nothing changes.
So that is normally based to the insensitivities of our leaders. Because if student leaders will try to use the diplomatic approach and even try to go radical, and it make no food there, I don't know. Probably maybe the guys just need to find another alternative. But as you said, yeah, the guys have used many approaches, and at the end of the day, things don't seem to be fruitful.
Before we go to the line, students pay for the verification school they went to. How come we are having issues with the instructors getting money?
And let me appreciate you for such a beautiful question. And I can attest to that. 195,000 was generated. So if you do a mathematics of 6,500 students times 3,000 Liberian dollars, that was what was being paid by each student.
Okay.
One converted to United States dollars, we did that. It was around 195,000 United States dollars. So on what basis did the administration go to fund administration asking to pay these part-timers? Probably the money couldn't, absorb the payroll.
Okay.
Because what I'm being told, each course as per part-timers contractors is 500 United States dollars.
How many contractors we have?
That's also another question.
That's what we need to do.
So assuming there were even 500 students. I mean 500 instructors. 500 times 500. What are we? I mean, we want to make the most out of it. 500 times 500 would be 250,000. That's more than that.
Okay. So probably,
but it cannot be 500 instructors.
No, it's not
you know that again.
It's not possible. Yeah. So assuming it's 500 times 100 instructors. Let's see. 500 and 100 instructors would be $50,000. So $50,000 minus 195,000.
So the university also needs to answer these different questions.
So if you listen to conclude before you go to your callers, if you listen to the finance minister when he was on the ELBC show, he tried to be fluid about such, because when he tried to discuss the 2025 budget, he said right now as we speak it's around 34 million. But all of that 34 million, 32 million is being used on salary. He can imagine that.
32 million being used on salary.
I'm telling you. So he became furious and said he wants to know the payroll. In fact, he's going to carry on his own head to head
behind the scenes.
You can imagine that. So it was on that basis that he was asked about whether the 34 million has been exhausted. And he said no. So if the 34 million has not been exhausted, then it tells us that there's a one remaining 2 million. From the what the 34
because you say it's around
34 and you have just confirmed to the public that 32. So what is the remaining is what 2 million.
2 million.
So how can you not tell us that you're going to look for 550,000 of budget? And that is the contradiction we have identified in the minister session and presentation.
And we still got a little over 3 months, to the end of the particular budget year.
Yeah, for that 3 months, the 32 million already there. That is the calculation for the 12 months.
Okay.
So you're using 32 million for 12 months.
So you are
that's already there.
So you are
every month you just pay them.
So you are level one outstanding of 2 million.
2 million. So
then the authority of the environment is asking for 3,000, so 300,000, 200,000.
So he will argue that the remaining 2 million, maybe they are using it to buy fuel to keep the machines on.
Maintenance.
Fuel maintenance.
Well, university.
No. Why?
No. Because why? University students contribute to that university every year annually $400,000. I'm telling you, 400,000. You do the mathematical, you have 17,000 students that normally you will. All of the 23,000 students. You do 70,000
with the registration fees
times 2,550 Liberian dollars. Do the mathematics. Every semester is around 220,000 times 2, which is second semester, is around 400,000.
Plus other donations from different institutions.
And he also mentioned that.
Okay.
It is now that is reaching to their attention. He was very blunt that there are other sources that the university generate income, all because the pressure is on him now. But he failed to tell us about the remaining 2 million. But he's telling us that the 550,000 will be off budget.
So Gafa will not provide the 2 million and you will go back to school. You got nothing to do, nothing you will do as a student group.
As I said, the political parties are analyzing, like I have come here, will do the intellectual stuff, and even the chairman can come in.
And those who can do the radical stuff will do the radical stuff.
They are always saying single.
President, we have left the University of Liberia and other public university with a free tuition policy. Are you guys still enjoying it?
And that free tuition policy is being threatened. Let me make that very clear here.
Threatened by
whom?
By actors of the university, by even national government.
They want end President. We have free tuition policy.
They believe in their mind that what is happening at the University of Liberia is on the basis of free tuition. And some of us were very blunt. We said no.
But you
what is lacking at Universal Liberia?
This has always happened there.
Lack of accountability and transparency.
Okay.
That we're just discussing here. You should have given 1 million to Universal Liberia. University student paid nothing.
But there is nothing the government cannot do. The Supreme Court ruled the last time that a particular man was not the speaker. This man was the speaker. The government refused.
You followed
so
exactly.
The government could wake up one morning and say, "We are not judged. We're
canceling."
I'm telling you and telling the students out there that it is a discussion.
So why is that discussion is during President Waka issue and executive order and say, look, this was not even a law that Joe we are going to happen one day. You say you pay your school fee and not in a school fee thing. What will you guys, the students, do?
So we are providing consciousness to our students, and this has been normal discussion to the students that hey, some of us we are about to leave, and this is what is within the corridor of discussion. We have gone to meetings, they have looked into our faces, and so what we normally do, we go back to the student, go back to the resident, and get prepared.
So
I'm saying it yet again.
Get
a student representative, get prepared.
Okay, we leave you right there. Let's go to the lines and just squeeze in 4-5 callers. We are totally out of time. He's Sando from the Progressive Student Alliance PROSA. He's here telling us, and the biggest news here is that he is hearing that the government of Liberia might one day end what was initiated by the Weahs administration, the free tuition policy. At the same time, they are questioning Gafuan on the status of an extra $2 million that he's not telling the people of the university. For them, they think something is wrong. They think the Ministry of Finance is not acting honest with them, and there is a need that something be done. Let's talk to this first person. Go ahead. 1 minute, no time. Let's hear you.
Yeah, good afternoon, President Alessa.
30 seconds.
Yeah, I mean, appreciate the SR to the university. Like I said, the university has a lot. Yeah, my concern has to do with the handbook. For every semester, student pay handbook, $200 for handbook. And up to this, since I entered university as a freshman, I'm a senior student now. I never want to set my eyes on handbook.
Okay.
So the university is a cartel for corruption and need to be audited. So thank you so much.
Thank you. The man said they come and call your free tuition if you're not careful. But let's leave you and talk to the other person. Go ahead quickly.
Yeah, my name is from Mike.
Magibby, let's hear you from Magibby County.
You guys were just talking all the time because I haven't did the book work yesterday. I see the joy. The university of Liberia, the administration. I think the president spent a lot of money to run there. So far, the budget. Why we university don't have it? But the camp, we're getting strong. The whole education system, I don't know, job, yeah. All the same thing that they continue yesterday, the same thing. Which mission? They say what they want. Why? They say what they want. So,
okay, thank you very much. Are you attending the university? Your student leader is telling us that he has an intel that free tuition you're enjoying, it may soon stop because the government says they're not going to keep paying your fees. This person, let's hear you. 1 minute.
Yeah, okay, Mr. Happy, your studio get
Go ahead, man.
I want to ask my little question to my son. There are 2 students I know council on a camp for the gas plus and the gas soup. So what you keeping studio for? All of them agree upon it.
He's a student as a student leader, but he's from PROSA.
Yeah, the one saying one of the other people agree because they got 2 parties on our camp. The one saying one of the other 2 parties agree upon it. The one asking because now when they protest this, 2 can't be there, the protesters, the other 4 can't be there, PROSA can't be there. So I'm asking my question: what
Okay, that's a great question.
Yeah.
That's a great question. She's asking whether the two, whether you're working together or you are still fighting against one another. But let's talk to 2 more, then we call your day. This person, go ahead. 1 minute. How are you? How you doing?
Yeah, I'm good. Okay. And let me say, what's up to the SRA question of when and be signed. So my name is G. Thomas. We are Ishkon Militant of the Africa Progressive Alliance of the University of Liberia.
Wait, no time.
So why we the administration of the University is joking with the temple with the free tuition policy. We will continue to enjoy free tuition.
Oh no, Mr. Weir,
Thank you so much.
thank you very much. Your line was breaking in, but let's talk to this person, the last caller. Then we go back for our parting comments. Quickly, no time.
Yeah, thank you. This is Network Car. The will continuously be in the news of millions walking away from the finance ministry. So we don't know what is happening. But I have a question for him. Why is the relationship between the student and that I can call it or the Georgia Association? Those are the guys that distance themselves from the faculty association.
Okay.
The last time for what I heard from them, they are admitting everything that is happening on the campus, but yet they are saying they should be diplomatic in sorting the issue. So what is the relationship between you guys, the student and that group?
Okay. Quickly, in 1 minute 30 seconds, you can respond to the concerns.
With the second to the last caller, asking about the relationship between the two political parties.
Yeah, Soup and Prosa.
Soup and Prosa.
The last time I saw your boss in here,
Yeah, it has been a serious concern and almost like probably a political rival. So you have a government, like for instance, on national scene, you have the United Party government, and you have various political opposition party. So I've served the party, but right now I'm part of an official of the government.
Okay.
So when it comes to that, what I can bluntly say is that those two political parties, some of us have tried to align them in championing a cause, a single cause for university as what is happening now.
But it's difficult for them to
it's
unite.
Difficult.
Okay.
For whatever reason, different ideological reason and so forth. Because you can attest that I think Posa was able to join this grand protest, a national protest. I think that was led by
Mobile. Soup did not join.
Soup distanced themselves.
Soup also joined the June 7 protest under George Weah. Prosa did not join. Okay.
So just like that, for whatever reason, we don't know. But we have tried that when it comes to the collective issue. You can imagine what is happening now. If Prosa just made a statement that in our release, as I said, probably the chairman will come, that thing the general asked, and he said his party, not that he have come to defend Adam Apaya, but he cannot support such vision because he does not see and they're like what is happening is not about Mapanya financial issue. It should be the government.
Okay.
But on the other hand, on the other hand, I have not taken any issues confronting the government about financial issues that the government should subscribe or set to live up to make this money available.
So Soup is pressuring the university president. One person is saying, no, let go to the government. The government why don't get the money and say they get the money.
So you see the different ideology.
Okay.
So that's people you can have interview with both chairman, they can answer that.
Okay.
So when it comes to the federal Liberia, what we can say
quickly is that in your parting comments
is that representing the students, the over 25,000 students, whether SUPEs, Promotional, CMA students, is that this is a core that borders around the survival of our education.
That's right.
I just said that it is not possible with the closed door conversation we just had. It is not possible that classes might resume.
And this is your representative, the man who represents you at the government level.
I'm telling you that even the 550,000, and that's why we are particular about the 1 million. Even if the minister tried to provide the 550,000, let me say on this platform,
you will still be concerned about
absorb
the 1 million.
What is happening on campus? What can try to absorb the challenges is the 1 million, as per the information we got. The 550,000, the madam might receive it, the president, do what she can do. In less than 2 weeks, you hear noise. Because why? The 550,000 will not go across. Let me be blunt. And that's why we are particular as a student representative and subsequently as a party. The party is concerned, it's not politics, that the minister must make the 1 million available.
Okay.
And you should not say it's off budget. If you want to say it's off budget, that will be left for the politician. But all we are concerned that there is a 2 million
outstanding
in the 2025 budget. You just so except he's on the defensive, probably he can say is the PR will come and defend that the 2 million was being released for so and so purpose, and the university beyond the defense.
Okay.
Until then, we are aware that there is a 2 million.
He should use that 2 million to settle the issues at the campus. Okay.
So I say thank you for affording me the opportunity. It was great having this time with you.
Okay, he's William Sando, the student representative there at the University of Liberia government angle. It will be a wonderful time, a wonderful thing again to have him here to discuss university issues, maybe this time around a longer period. My name is Kai Elisa was here. Let's go home. We'll return on tomorrow, which happens to be the midweek's edition. Hopefully by Thursday, we will have Alvin Wiese in studio. But until then, have yourself a wonderful time. God bless you. Bye-bye.
Then